first building that's been dedicated in the city in many, many years. And so it's very exciting for us because it's something primarily for the kids and for the seniors. There's a little bit of something here for everybody. But the greatest thrill I just had was when I saw the smile on those kids' faces when they saw those basketball courts for the first time. This is something that probably they never expected to see. And we jumped through so many hoops to get it built. It was just problem after problem after problem. So the entire council's really proud of this. It was a great joint effort, and we pulled it off, and we're all very proud.
The big interest of this was seeing the kids' faces. It's like, is it going to open yet? Is it going to open yet? And it's about the kids. It's not about us, the adults. It makes them happy, and I keep hearing them smiling and laughing and saying, wow, did you see the basketball court? That's what it's about.
Ballet. It's the simplicity of both grace and coordination. Some feel art at its finest. Tap dancing. Music made by what seems to be simple shuffling of shoes. In actuality, they're both really hard to master. That's where Alicia Littleton comes in. She can show your kids how to have passion for both.
We learn self-motivation, how to feel confident in front of people. They can use it at school, different programs. They get a chance to meet new people and have unity in the community.
Not only do the kids work with each other, they work at a pace which will enable them to get the most out of the class on an individual basis.
Try to work with the children on their own level as far as posture, how to breathe, how to use their individualism to just enhance who they are.
Introduce your children to the arts by enrolling them in ballet or tap dancing at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center.
The combo tap and ballet classes for children ages 4 to 10 are on Thursdays and begin on January 4th through March the 8th. Times for the class are 6 to 6:50 p.m. Classes are also on Saturday from 10 to 10:50 a.m. starting on January the 6th up to March the 10th at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center. Costs are $55 and $60. Registration is on the first day of class.
It seems like a simple task. These girls are finding out that it takes a lot more than a hop, skip, and jump to get the double dutch down.
The main thing is you have to learn how to look at that one rope before you just run in, and you just get the rhythm. It's just a rhythm to it, and if you can jump with one rope, you can jump with two ropes.
The double dutch was brought back to life in the past 30 years.
Back in the 70s, there were a couple of policemen that were looking for a sport for girls, and they passed by and they saw these girls outside. They were just jumping, and it was like, oh, that's our sport. And they started building and they created the American Double Dutch League, which we are part of.
Your kids will not only get physically fit in this class, but also learn several other social skills.
They have to work with a team. And so you have to learn teamwork, because I have some of them, they dispute who's going to jump first. Well, she already had her turn. Well, she's not turning right for me. And it's like they have to work it out. They have to learn to negotiate with each other to say, okay, well, you go first this time, or you'll go first the second time. They have to work it out.
Enroll your child in Double Dutch class today at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center.
Double Dutch jump roping classes for ages 5 to 17 begin on January the 6th through March the 24th on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. The costs are $36 and $41 at the Ainsworth Sports Center. You can register on the first day of class.
Here we go. Are we listening?
Come, dancers. Let's
Okay.
play our ballet garden with Miss
Ready? First position. You ready?
Jeannie Nakano has been teaching ballet for over 30 years. She knows grace, coordination, and even imagination are traits that aren't built in a day. They're values that take a lifetime to reach. That's why she teaches ballet to the Hawthorne youth.
I totally believe that dance is one of the best things you can give a younger child, because that's how they express themselves, through movement. Their verbal skills, you know, they aren't that good at 3.5, but through movement, they can really, really express themselves.
Besides the exercise, and growing smiles. These kids are beginning to form a foundation of art education which they can build upon.
Teach them about music. They learn music. They learn the foundations of ballet that are first through fifth position pliés, all the ballet technique.
These kids are having a great time. With their parents watching on, youth dancers are learning to tiptoe together, a lesson on how to get along with one another.
It does teach social skills because they have to interact with each other. We do a lot of things together, like holding hands, moving together, supporting each other, balance-wise, physically.
Good exercise, coordination, imagination, and social skills, all available to your child while taking ballet at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center.
Creative ballet classes for children ages 5 to 8 begin on January 23rd through March 13th on Tuesdays. The time is from 5 to 5:50 p.m. at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center. Costs are $58 and $63. Please register on the first day of class. Tiny Tot Ballet is for children between the ages of 3.5 and 5 years old. Classes begin on January the 23rd and go through March 13th. They meet on Tuesdays from 4:15 through 4:55, and the cost is $58 or $63.
Good front snap kick. Run.
The streets are rough here in LA County. You don't have to tell these kids or their parents that. Everyone is having fun and learning how to defend themselves.
Punch. One.
John Hackman has been teaching self-defense for 15 years. He knows the subject is a serious one. Hackman makes learning not only fun but exciting as well.
I believe that kids aren't learning unless they're having fun, so I continually make my classes fun. I try to keep their attention by not so much discipline as activities, just keeping them going, keeping them pumped, and not giving them a breather in between until the class is over.
Your child will learn a lot about self-defense and even a few other character-building lessons in this power-packed class.
They learn a lot of safety awareness, a lot of confidence, a lot of self-awareness, a lot of awareness of others around them, a lot of self-esteem, and generally, overall, they feel good about themselves. So they do better in school, they do better in life, they do better at home.
All this and much, much more can be gained by enrolling in self-defense here at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center.
Self-defense and safety awareness classes for new students begin on Wednesdays starting January the 17th through March the 28th. Ages for new students 5 to 8 are from 4:30 to 5:10 p.m. Ages 9 and up are from 5:15 to 5:55. Yellow belt times are from 6 to 6:40 p.m. Yellow stripes and orange belt times are 6:45 to 7:25. The times for orange belt 3rd degree and up are 7:30 to 8:10 p.m. The cost is $5 a class and $4 for each additional child. The location is at the Hawthorne Memorial Center. You can come and register on the first day of class.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Body and music come together during the hip-hop and jazz classes.
Of course, jazz dancing is movement, it's stretching, it's balance, it's form, and it's technique combined. The hip-hop is more like a fad, high-energy, pump-up class in which the kids get a chance to move around and kick, do splits, tumble. We add all type of styles into that.
Your kids will not only have fun, but also get much, much more out of this body-moving experience.
They'll be healthier, they'll be happier, they'll meet new people, and they'll learn a lot of steps in dance that they can take anywhere that they choose to go from this point on to any different dance class.
And side, good.
Move on down to the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center to enroll your children in hip-hop and jazz classes today.
The combo jazz and hip-hop classes for children ages 6 to 12 begin on January 4th through March the 8th on Thursdays. Time is from 7 to 7:50 p.m. at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center. Costs for this class are $55 and $60. Registration is on the first day of class.
No matter what your age is, yoga is a great way to work out tension in today's stress-filled lifestyle.
Immediately relaxes you, you work on your breath, You work on stretching the ligaments, the tendons, the fascia. You go in very deep.
Yoga is not only a deep exercise for your body, but also your mind.
It takes time, but it's the process and the practice and the little steps that make yoga so good for the mind and the body and the spirit.
Enroll in yoga today at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center.
And see that your face, your arm.
Easy yoga classes for older adults begin on January the 9th through March the 22nd on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9:30 to 11:30 in the morning at the Ainsworth Sports Center. Costs are $25 and $30, and if you'd like to register, then come by the first day of class.
These dance students are having fun, but also reaching back to the roots of their Hispanic culture.
I'm a passionate person, and flamenco is a very passionate dance, and there's a Spaniard somewhere in my family ancestry, so I guess I was hoping to get in touch with that too. I just think it's a wonderful dance, and she's an incredible instructor.
They are attracted to flamenco because it's so passionate and fiery, and it's good exercise, and it's a beautiful art form. There are many different elements that they need to address when they're learning flamenco. There's the footwork called zapateado. There are the castañuelas or castanets. There are the palmas, which are the gypsy art of hand clapping. There's skirt work, there's arm work, special hand work called caracoles. There's a lot to flamenco.
You too can give this Hispanic dance a whirl by enrolling for flamenco dancing at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center.
Flamenco classes for ages 13 and up begin on January the 10th through February the 28th on Mondays from 6 to 6:50 p.m. at the Ainsworth Sports Center. The costs are $45 and $50. You can register for flamenco on the first day of class. For more information on the classes you just seen or other classes you may be interested in, call the Hawthorne Recreation and Community Services Department at 310-970-7230.
Feel like breaking a sweat, stimulating some of those muscles? Well, here at the new Betty Ainsworth Sports Center, you can have your pick of physical activity. From handball to hoops, the choice is yours. Throw on your dancing shoes, gym shoes, or no shoes at all. It's a building with loads of recreational opportunity, and the doors are now open for your athletic and soul-inspired enjoyment. Welcome to Hawthorne's new Sports Center. More expansive than the original building, this new 25,000 square foot facility is fully equipped to meet all of your recreational needs.
There is a large gymnasium, which will have it has one tournament-sized court, and then it has 2 smaller courts and 6 baskets. It also, in that same area, we can hold 2 tournament-sized volleyball courts and that sort of thing. Off to the back of that, there are 2 racquetball courts, state-of-the-art. They're beautiful. Just everybody's waiting to get in to use those. Also, to the right here, as you can see, is our dance studio, and it's all wooden floors, mirrored walls, and that's a first for us here. And next to that is a large exercise room, which entails it's going to be used for aerobics, it'll be used for yoga, it can be used for weightlifting if we get into that sort of a program. We also have a classroom that we're going to encourage programming in, and we hope to get computers and things like that to encourage the youth to come down, do their homework, and enjoy the facility.
Children and young adults of Hawthorne show off their physical and creative talents as part of the citywide celebration. No longer will the weather dictate your day for dunking. Come rain or shine, this new indoor basketball court allows you to show off your skills in style. Just for kicks, you can even learn the ancient art of karate. Feel the need to reduce the stress in your life? Get in touch with your mind, body, and spirit by taking a class in the 3,000-year-old discipline of yoga.
And doctors know now it's not just talk or hear say it, yoga really does lower your blood pressure, lower cholesterol, help with any kind of heart condition.
One of the reasons why members of the community are so excited about the center